It's your girl Drea. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. If you're not, welcome back, y'all. I just wanted to get on here and just tell y'all something like that happened super recently, and I don't know, like maybe I'm over exaggerating, but I don't know, y'all see. So I don't know what I'm about to tell to this yet, but it's something along the lines of, guys, like, why do y'all do this? Why do y'all do this? And of course, it's not all guys, but why do y'all do this? So before I get into what I'm about to tell y'all, make sure y'all like, commenting, and subscribing. I just made it to 300 subscribers, so thank y'all. And like, because I need the algorithm to be, you know, pushed out more, and my videos pushed out more, and all that good stuff. So like, now I'm trying to get to 400 subscribers. But okay, so guys, over this, I'm just gonna say, this past weekend, yeah, I had went out, right? And I had seen this guy that I known from college. I haven't seen him for years, but I seen him from college, and I was with my friend. No, I was with one of my girlfriends, and we decided, you know, we wanted to go out and, you know, just have a good Saturday night, basically. So when we get out, you know, we're walking to the club, you know, down to the club, and we see one of our friends from college. And now I haven't seen him in years, actually since my graduation party. Fast forward, when I see him again, I'm like, oh, hey, that's so crazy. Because I literally was just going through my pictures, and I was telling him, wow, I just seen, you know, the picture of me and you in my phone from back when we were freshmen in college and all that good stuff. So, you know, he's drunk. You know, he's not like drunk, but he's like, you know, he done had some drinks in him. And he's just like,
oh, Drea, oh my gosh, you know, be my girl.
You know, that dumb stuff guys be saying. And I'm just like, oh, hey, you know, it's nice to see y'all. He gonna be like,
man, where you stay at now?
I was like, oh, I stay here. He was like,
man, how much is your rent? Like, I'll pay your rent. Like, Drea, you don't understand.
This is what I'm like, okay, like, you gonna pay my rent for real? But no, he's like, I'll pay your rent, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, okay, whatever. So he's gonna be like,
oh yeah, come in this club right here with us. We wanna buy y'all some drinks.
And I'm just like, okay, bet. Like, I'm looking at my friend like, come on, let's just go in there and get a drink, and then we'll go meet my sister and my cousin at the other club. So as soon as we're about to go in there and get drinks, he's gonna be like,
oh yeah, because we was in here earlier and dude was giving out drinks, so as long as it's before midnight, you know, we can go in there and get the free drinks from him.
So in my head, I'm just like, okay, yeah, like you're over here not trying to buy us drinks. You only want to go in there with us come in there with you because the one dude's giving out free drinks, which I get it, you know. Free drinks, you don't gotta, you know, come out your pockets, but don't say, come on, let's buy, I want to go in here and buy y'all a drink when you know you don't have the money to get us no damn drinks. So once he said, oh yeah, he's doing it till midnight, and I looked at my phone and it was 12:30, I looked at my friend and was just like, come on, let's just go to the other club, whatever. I was like, all right, I'll see y'all, and that's when we said our goodbyes. So while I'm in the club, he actually texted me and was just
like, hey, where you at?
And I was just like, hey, I'm in a such and such club, come buy me a drink. Like, you know, I'm just like, whatever, come buy me a drink. So he's like,
oh, I can't even get in there because I'm wearing a sweatsuit. They're not gonna let me in.
I'm like, oh shoot, that is right, you do have a sweatsuit on, you're not gonna be able to get in here. So he's like,
what's your cash app?
And I'm just like, oh, it's, you know, such and such. And he's like,
all right, bam, I'm about to send you $20, you can get a drink.
And I'm just like, okay, cool, like, you know. So then right after that, he says,
do you want to go to a Wiz Khalifa concert with me?
And I'm like, yeah, like, I'll go to a Wiz Khalifa concert, why not? He was like,
yeah, it's tomorrow.
And I'm just like, yeah, I'll come, no problem. So he's like kind of telling me the details of it or whatever. Like, we're doing this over text or whatever. So he's like, yeah, come with me. I'm like, yeah, I'll definitely, you know, come with you. So I'm in the club still. I'm with, you know, my friend. And then I end up meeting my sisters and cousins that was there too. So we're all having a good time partying. And I realized, like, this man has yet to cash at me the $20. Now, I'm not saying this to him or anything, and I'm not trying to make a big deal out of it, but don't say you're going to do something and then not do it, because that just, like, that irritates my soul. Like, why do y'all do that? Are y'all just trying to make yourself sound better? Is that why y'all say y'all going to do certain things but not really do it? Like, I'm talking to y'all guys, seriously. Because I don't understand. Like, why even say that if you were never going to send it? Why even ask for my Cash App if you're not going to send the money? You know what I mean? Yeah. So anyway, after a while, when I noticed like he never sent me the money, I stopped texting him back, because I'm like, you're playing. You're already weird. You was already coming up to me talking about, hey, let me pay your rent. Like, dude, bye. So anyway, so we leave the club. Club's over. Me and my friend, we're walking back to my car, and we end up seeing him again. And I'm gonna give him a name. Let's just name him Sean. So we see Sean, and Sean is just
like, oh, it's right, y'all.
and I'm just like, oh yeah, like, bet I see that nigga, I'm about to say something. And so I'm like, oh yeah, Sean, like, you definitely asked for my Cash App and you never even sent me the $20 for me to get a drink. Like, what's up with that? Because I didn't ask you for $20. You said you were going to send it to me, so I don't get it. He's like,
oh yeah, man, I checked my bank account, and, you know, I just, you know, wanted to make sure that I have enough money for the tickets since you're going to go to the Wiz concert with me.
So in my head, I'm thinking like, okay, I get it. You want to make sure you have enough funds to go to this concert, but you should have checked your bank account before you said you was going to send me $20. Because now I'm just looking at you like, it's giving broke vibes. And I'm not even that type of person that's like, oh, I only want to be with you for your money. I'm not like that at all. Like, I don't care. You know what I'm saying? As long as you're a hard worker and you're working towards something and you got goals and all that good stuff. Yeah, I'm not money hungry. But don't say you're going to send me it and then don't send it. Like, I don't like that. And now you're literally telling me, oh yes, I just didn't have the $20 to give you, but I want to go to this Wiz concert with you and I'm gonna buy both of our tickets. So I'm just like, you know what? Okay, that's understandable. Fine. I get it. Fine. So I'm like, you know what? Me and homegirl, we're about to leave. He's like, all right, I'm gonna hit you up and tell you more about the details of the concert. I'm like, okay, cool. So me and my girl, we end up leaving, and she stayed at the house with me. She spent the night over my crib. So when we're in the crib, he calls me at like 4 a.m. and you know, we're still up. We was watching like Raising Kanan and whatnot. So he calls me, I answer it, and he's like, oh yeah, talking about the Wiz concert more and this and that. And look, I'm starting to get excited because I was literally just talking to my friends like last week, telling them like, I did not go to a concert this year. Like, that's crazy. I didn't go to no concerts or nothing. So when he asked me, do I want to go to a Wiz concert? I'm like, oh yeah, for sure. I definitely want to go to the Wiz concert. Like, yeah, I'm in. So yeah, like, he's telling me more, you know, telling me more about it. He's like,
oh yeah, I'm gonna get the tickets for us tomorrow.
And this is tonight. I'm like, all right, cool. I was like, you know what? I'm getting tired. I'm about to go to bed. Hit me in the morning, because he was telling me how he had work and stuff. He was like, oh
yeah, I'm gonna call you as soon as I get off.
I'm like, all right, bet. So I go to sleep. I wake up, and I wake up to a text. He texted me at like 5, 6 in the morning, and it was just like, oh, Cash App me. I'm sorry. He's gonna be like, oh, Cash App me $20 and I'm gonna give it back to you in cash. No, sir. I'm not Cash Apping you shit. Like, it's just like that. Like, I literally looked at the message, y'all. I was like this. Taking my ass back to sleep. Like, yeah, I like turn right back around. So he's just like, yeah, Cash App me $20. And I don't say anything or whatever. So he calls me a couple hours later, like at 1 p.m. and he don't say nothing about the $20, and I don't bring it up either. But it's just like, I'm not about to cash out you $20. First of all, you couldn't even cash out me $20 when you said you was going to cash out me $20. And how do I know that I'm not going to cash out you $20 and then you're not going to really give me the cash? Now, y'all, he's not like that. I know he would have gave me the $20 in cash or sent it right back. But I'm not going to lie. It kind of just threw me off. Like, if you're like really, you're over here trying to take me out, talking about you want to take me out and whatnot. Don't ask me for $20. Go ask your mom. Go ask your boy, one of your homeboys, your brother, somebody. Go ask somebody else, not the person that you're trying to take out on a date with. Like, not if you're trying to impress me, because, baby, I'm unimpressed. I'm unimpressed. So, I just don't send him the money because I'm looking like, oh my goodness, you know what? That's like strike two, like, I'm not feeling it. Kind of like, I don't know, these are like red flags to me. So, I'm like, yeah, that's another red flag. That's weird. I'm not going to lie, guys. I wasn't really into him like that. I've never been into him in that way, and I was definitely trying to go to this concert as friends, but the way he was talking, and he wanted to go on a date and take me out, and he's just like, oh, be my girlfriend. I'm just like, no. So I can tell that he wanted it to be more than just a friendship thing. But yeah, anyway, so we're talking more. He's like,
oh yeah, I'm about to get the ticket soon. I think I'm gonna wait till I get off from my shift.
And I'm like, oh, okay, cool, you know, no problem. He was just like, yeah,
it's a Wiz concert. You smoke?
I'm like, yeah, like for sure I smoke. We can definitely smoke. He's like,
yeah, because how we gonna go to a Wiz concert and not smoke?
And I'm like, exactly, like we gotta smoke. So he's over here talking about he gonna go get the smoke, and then he gonna be like,
oh yeah, you know what, I got some shrooms.
What? You got shrooms? Oh, okay. No. I'm not the one of shrooms. And if I do shrooms, it ain't gonna be with you for my first time. It's gonna be with somebody who actually cares about me. And not saying that you don't, but somebody that I trust. And it's gonna be in the comfort of my own home or somewhere I feel comfortable at. Like, no, you are not finna be doing shrooms with me. Okay? No. All right, guys, sorry about that. I know the lighting and the scenery behind me probably looks different now. My phone overheated. I'm recording from my phone and it overheated. So, I moved to an area with no reception. Okay, sorry. But my phone overheated, so I had to move to a shady area. So now I'm underneath a tree. So, anyway, so he said he, you know, had the shrooms and I didn't want to do the shrooms.
He's like, no, I'm just playing. Shrooms? Yeah, no, we're not doing shrooms. That's crazy. Unless I drive there and then you drive back.
No. Once again, no. You said you're going to come and pick me up. And like, to me, I like things very, very simple. You want to take me on a date? Cool. Come pick me up. Come drop me back off. I'm not trying to do all that extra stuff where I have to drive and whatnot, because now it's just like nothing is sounding good at this point. Like, I don't want to do this and nothing is sounding good. So I'm just like, oh no, well, yeah, no, we're not doing that anyway. And no, I'm not driving at all. I'm just not driving. Especially like when I smoke, I'm not a good driver. So no, if I'm going to be smoking, I'm not driving. I'm just not doing it. He's like,
no, it's cool. I drive. I got everything. I'll get to smoke. We're going to go out there. It's like 45 minutes away. I'll drive this
and that. I'm like, okay, cool. So he's like,
yeah, where you stay at again?
And I was telling him like the area I stayed at. I'm like, is that cool? Like, you gonna come pick me up? So he's like,
yeah, I'm coming to get you.
I'm like, all right, cool. He was like,
yeah, yeah, I'm not trying to drive all the way home. I'm about to see if I got an outfit in the back. Can I get dressed at your house?
What?
Yeah, can I get dressed at your crib?
No. So I didn't like scream and say no, but I was just like, no. And like was laughing like that. He's like, oh, for real? I'm like, yeah, no, you can't get dressed at my house. This guy's like, I knew you from college. Like, I don't know you like that. And you're not about to be coming in my crib. Like, you're not coming inside of my crib. Like, no. Just, no, you're not. So he's like,
oh, all right. Well, my mom live over on this side of town, so I'm just go over there and get dressed.
I'm like, yeah, you do that, because like, you're not coming in my house. Like, that's weird. Like, why are you asking me all these questions? You're trying to take me out why are you trying to have me do all this stuff? Like, no, I'm not doing that. So that was like red flag number 7. I don't even know. I'm not even keeping count at this point. So he's
like, yeah, all right. Yeah, no, don't even worry about that.
I'm like, all right, cool. Guys, he was throwing me off, all the way off. To be honest, that was kind of like the last straw for me. I'm like, he's just asking for way too much. Like, you're literally gonna sit here and ask me if you can come get dressed at my crib. Like, I don't know. Like, once again, like I said, maybe I'm over exaggerating, but at the same time, I feel like I'm not. Like, I really don't know you like that. Yeah, like, we just had like a little quick reminiscence, like, oh, college, blah, blah. But no, we did not hang out all like that in college. Like, we was not cool like that at all. And even if we did, that was years ago. I haven't talked to you in years. Like, no, we're not coming into my crib. You're just not. So anyway, we say all that. We end up hanging up the phone. He still didn't get the tickets yet. So I just go about my day. And throughout the day, like, my friend is still here at this point, and I'm telling her, like, girl, I don't think I want to go. Like, it's just throwing me off. He keeps asking for stuff, whether it's money or if he can get dressed at my crib or if I want to do shrooms. And I'm just not feeling it. And I just feel as though if I go, I'm going to end up putting myself in an uncomfortable situation. And I'm not doing that anymore. Like, I'm not trying to do that. So she's like, yeah, it sounds like you don't really want to go. Not only that, but this was on a Sunday, and I also had my daughter, and literally everybody was doing something on Sunday. So I didn't have a sitter. And I know if I really tried, like, I probably could have asked my grandmother or somebody like, if I really, really needed somebody to watch her, I know I could have found somebody. But I just didn't feel like trying that hard to look for a sitter. So, because I just wasn't feeling it. Like, I just wasn't feeling it. So I had a text on, like, hey, did you already get the tickets? I was like, if not, don't get mine because I can't go anymore. I was like, I can't find a sitter. So he texted me back a little while later and was just like,
yeah, I already got the tickets.
So I'm like, okay, well, is there anybody else you can go with? And he was like,
I want to go with you.
Yeah, I understand that, but I can't go. I can't find a sitter, And he's just like,
well, make something shake.
Make something shake? Baby, I just said I can't go because I don't have a sitter. What am I make shake? You're not even offering me sitter money or anything. You don't want to take me out that bad. Because if you did, you'd be like, man, how much does sitter want for them to watch your daughter? You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, you wasn't offering them, which I already knew you didn't have money because you couldn't cash out me $20. You asked me to cash out you $20. Yeah, so no, I'm good. So anyway, he's like, oh, I just don't text him back. Like, I wasn't trying to be rude, but he just wasn't getting the picture. I just never hit him back. So, and I went about my day, and that was that, because I'm just like, that is just crazy. So I don't know, am I tripping? Was I rude for that? I just feel like there was too many red flags all in like 20, I don't even want to say 24 hours because it was like more like 12 hours, but so many red flags in like the span of 12 hours. And is that really how y'all coming on? Is that really how y'all coming at the females? Oh, I'll pay your rent. Oh, let me cash up you $20 for this drink. Oh, come on, let me buy you these drinks up in here because they giving them out for free. How you buying me a drink if they giving them out for free? You're not even making no sense. You're not making no sense at all. So I don't know. Just y'all guys, stop saying y'all are going to do something and then not do it, and then get mad when we react to it in a negative way, because that's just weird. That's just weird. Don't do that. Don't do that. So anyway, that was the first situation. Let me tell y'all about this second situation that happened in the same freaking day. So this second situation literally happens a little after I don't text Sean back. Okay. So me and my daughter, if you haven't seen my vlog, then go ahead and watch it. I posted it yesterday. Go ahead and watch that. because that's the day that I was doing everything. That was a Sunday. I was running around doing everything with my daughter. I even mentioned the fact that I might be going to a concert, but I didn't end up going. So anyway, I had a bunch of errands to do that day, and I was running around, and one of the errands I had to do was go to get my car washed and vacuum my car and stuff out. So we goes to the car wash, and there's this guy there. I even mentioned the guy in my vlog too, so go back and watch it. So there's this guy that works there, and I actually want to get a membership to that car wash so I can wash my car every week. So I'm talking to him. Of course, the whole time he's flirting with me. You know, he was a pretty attractive guy. He was. Honestly, I wasn't really that interested, just because I kind of like, I'm not gonna lie, me and my dude was beefing at the time. He ain't my dude, but he my dude. Carisha know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm saying? So yeah. So we was kind of beefing, so I don't know. I just really wasn't in a mood to even really talk to anybody, but I was trying to go out with Sean because it's a concert, and it just would have took my mind off of it. So I don't know. Say I was trying to use you, whatever, but still, you approached me and you couldn't even like handle the simple stuff to get me there. So anyway, sorry, y'all, I'm so hot because I don't want to turn the air on and it be too loud over me talking. So yeah, so I'm just like, I met this guy. I'm gonna name him Ron. I'll name him Ron. So Ron, nice guy, works at the car wash. He's explaining everything to me because it's a new car wash and everything's different, and I mean, it was kind of cool. So anyway, so he's talking to me the whole time. You know, I got Kalina in the back. He's talking to Kalina. Oh, hi, you know, being friendly. You know, what you do when you see kids and whatnot. So he's all trying to talk to me like, oh, beautiful, blah, blah, blah. You know, I'm just like, oh, you know, thank you. I want a car wash. So anyway, I tell him, you know, I want to vacuum out my car and stuff first. So he's showing me like their new vacuums and how to use this and how to use that. And then he's like, oh, do you want help? And I'm just like, oh, yeah, like, why not? You know, because in my head, I'm like, I have errands to run, and if he helps me, I'll get done faster. So he's just like, yeah, I'll help you. So he, you know, he's vacuuming out the whole one side. I vacuum out the other side. So that was really nice of him. And yeah, like, you know, we're talking. He's telling me how he's from Atlanta, and you know, how he came up here and all this and that, and we're just talking back and forth. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. You know, how you like in Pittsburgh so far, and why are you living in Pittsburgh? And he's telling me why, and it was due to some unfortunate circumstances and whatnot. But yeah, so I'm just like, oh, okay, you know, I'm talking to him. He seems pretty cool. We're around the same age and whatnot, and I'm like, oh, well, you know, wow, you're pretty cool. And you know, we're just making conversation as he's helping me clean out my car. So it gets to the end of him cleaning out my car, and he asks if he could take me and my daughter to go get ice cream. Of course, when he says it, my daughter gets super excited, and she's like, oh, ice cream, I want to get ice cream, because I was about to say no. No, we're good. You know, I'm not really trying to entertain that or entertain anybody at that. But he's just like, oh no, I'm just like, oh no, you know what, fine. Just because, you know, my Kalina, she was so excited, I'm just like, oh, who am I to say don't give the girl ice cream? She literally been running errands with me all day, and she was being so good and helpful. Like, why not treat her to some ice cream? You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, all right, you know, we'll, you know, follow each other to the ice cream place, and I can't stay and chat because I have to finish these errands, but I do appreciate you wanting to get us ice cream. And left it at that. He's like, oh, okay, cool. You know, I get off when it's close. It was close to the nearing of the car wash closing. So he was like, yeah, we'll go right after this. And I'm like, okay, perfect. So I'm like cleaning off the windows on the inside, just doing like last finishing touches, and kind of kill time so he can leave, you know, for the end of his shift. So anyway, I do that, and all I remember is him opening my passenger driver door, passenger door, and he has like this duffel bag, and he's like, oh, can I sit this in here right here? And I'm looking at him like, oh, I was like, oh, okay, yeah. I was like, did you need a ride? I was like, did you not drive? And he was like, oh no, I just sit this here. I was like, okay, did you not drive? Because I'm not taking you home. Like, I'm not trying to drive you and take you home or nothing. Like, I'm not trying to do that. And he was just like, oh,
oh, no, you don't gotta take me home or nothing. No, I just wanted to sit this right here real quick.
And I'm just like, oh, okay, yeah. I mean, like, go ahead. Because in my head, I'm just like, why are you putting your duffel bag in the front seat of my car if we're meeting each other at the gas station? You know what I mean? It didn't make any sense. So while he did that, I'm just, Kalina's talking about, oh, I gotta use the bathroom. I'm like, okay. I was just like, hey, before you lock up, can my daughter use the bathroom? And he's like, yeah. So I take her out the car. I'm walking her into the building. And as I'm looking around, I notice, like, I don't see any other cars, like, in the parking lot of the car wash, like, anywhere. I don't see any cars, not one. My car was the only one. Like, I didn't even see the manager's car. So when I didn't see the manager's car, I was just like, oh, well, maybe they parked somewhere else, like on the side or something, and maybe that's where his car is. But I didn't see anything on the side either. But then I'm like, you know what? Let me not jump to conclusions. Let me just take her to the bathroom and then come out and see what's going on. So we do, you know, me and Kalina do all that. And once we get, this lady is just looking at me like, girl, handle your business. But anyway, so me and Kalina, I get her back in the car, and I can see that he's locking up, and the manager leaves, and he's now leaving. And he literally opens my passenger door. I'm thinking he's about to grab his duffel bag and go and put it in his car because he didn't want to walk all around to the side to get his, you know, to put his duffel bag in the car, then have to walk all the way back, which is why I thought he just put it in my car. But no, like, he literally sits his duffel bag in the car. In the car, and then when he was done, he opened up the passenger door and sits in my front seat. And this is me looking at him like, oh, you're not about to drive your car for us to go to the ice cream spot? Like, you're not about to drive your car? And he's like, oh, you know what? I'm about to, I gotta go get my car. Like, and he just started telling me this whole story about something happened to him down in Atlanta and how he's scared to drive and this and that, and now he's about to go get his permit. And I'm looking at him like, what? Like, what? Because at this point, I really wanted to be like, get the fuck out my car. Get out my car. I'm not driving you anywhere. We don't need ice cream, any of that. And honestly, that's low-key what I should have done, because, you know, what if he wanted to get in my car and then, like, tried to hurt me or my child and then, like, sold us into sex trafficking or something? I don't know. So I'm not gonna lie, I was low-key kind of scared for a minute, like, this is kind of weird, and I feel like hella uncomfortable. Like, I don't know why you're just getting in my car like this. Like, you never said, hey, give me a ride to the ice cream spot with y'all. You never, like, straight out came out and asked me that. So now I'm feeling like hella weird. But at the same time, like, he was real cool as we was talking. He seemed real cool and genuine. So I'm like, oh, you know, he's probably cool, whatever. Let's go to the ice cream shop. And I told him, like, I'm not taking you home. Like, I told him, I got other stuff to do. I'm not taking you home. He's like, no, you don't gotta do that. So my dumb ass, I know y'all probably gonna be in the comments like, girl, you should have kicked him out your car. Y'all, I don't know. Like, I need to get more mean, because that was definitely too nice. But how it happened, it was just like, okay, he's getting in the car. Okay. Like, y'all, I low-key, like, was kind of stuck. Like, I honestly didn't fully know what to do. I'm not gonna lie. So I'm like, you know what? Let's just go to the ice cream spot, get ice cream, and then he's gonna go get his own ride home. So we're talking. He's telling me more and more, and he's telling me, oh, like, asking me, like, when's your birthday? And this and that. I'm like, oh, it's this. And he's telling me his, and our birthdays was, like, super close together and blah, blah. I'm like, oh, okay, hi, you know, it's cool. Like, we was talking normal. Like, he was hella cool, but I'm not gonna lie. Like, that kind of threw me off that you kind of opened my door and got in, and I'm thinking you drove here. I don't know. It was just throwing me off. Not only that, it's just like, another nigga who don't got shit. I'm sorry. But why don't y'all niggas got shit? Why don't y'all have shit? I'm sorry. Like, I'm not sorry. I gotta stop saying I'm sorry. Why don't y'all have shit? It's getting annoying. Like, y'all are too old. Y'all are 26, 27, 28. Y'all don't have none. All these other races, they got everything. They got married. They're married. They got houses, multiple cars. Why don't y'all black men have anything? I don't get it. I don't get it. Anyway, so we goes to the ice cream spot. On the way there, he's like,
oh, let me see your hand.
And I'm just like, here? And he starts holding my hand, like, and I'm just like, like took my hand back, like, dude, I don't know you like that. Why are you holding my hand like that? Not only that, my daughter is in the back, like she can see what you're doing. Like, that's weird. I don't know you. I just met you, Ron, stop touching me. So he's like,
Oh no, just your hands are so soft.
that's nice, thanks. Yank my hand back. Like, don't be no weird. Like, why are you being a weirdo? Like, I don't know what you be doing. Y'all can see me sweating. I don't know what you be doing in Atlanta, but you're doing too much. Like, I don't do that here. I'm not that friendly. Like, I'm already being too friendly with giving you this ride to Dairy Queen and letting you in my car. I don't know you. Now, at the car wash, we was at the car wash for like an hour, and I was talking to him for that whole hour, and he was helping me. But still, you never know people or their intentions. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, y'all. Be careful. Don't do what I did. Like, if somebody offers you ice cream, don't even do it. Like, I feel like a little kid that fell for that. So we get to the ice cream spot. I don't get ice cream. I'm on my health kick right now. I don't get any ice cream. But he gets ice cream for him, and he gets ice cream for my daughter. And yeah, so as y'all can see that on my vlog too, because you could tell that he's sitting in my seat, I swear. So, and that happens. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. Because I'm like kind of looking at him like, I'm not taking you home. I don't say that, but I'm like looking at him. And then when he's telling me, I'm not gonna lie, the story was kind of sad when he was telling me about the driver situation. And then he was telling me how his dad literally just passed away. So I'm not gonna lie, he kind of played the sympathy card on me, and I felt bad. And then we literally passed his house on the ride there. And when I tell you, it was literally like 3 minutes from Dairy Queen. It was that close. So y'all, what do I end up doing? I ended up taking the man home. So I take him home, and then that was that. I don't give him my number, nothing. This man will never be able to contact me, like, ever. Lena, she got her ice cream, and everything was cool. We finished running the errands and everything. But I'm not gonna lie, guys. Like, I feel like I low-key got bamboozled into me giving him a free ride home. Well, I wouldn't want to say it's free because he did buy the ice cream and whatnot, but y'all, I just say this, I just want to make this video to say, like, I feel like if you don't have yourself together, like, you should not be approaching women. You shouldn't. You should not be approaching women, because you should be thinking in your head, oh, she looks good, I want to do this, that, and the third for her, but I don't have this, I don't have that. What can I do to add to her life? What can I do? Because he was even saying, Ron was literally sitting here talking about, oh yeah, then what you do for fun and this and that. And he was asking me like if I go out and stuff, and I'm like, yeah, but I have my daughter a lot and this and that. He's like, oh yeah, you need somebody you could trust. Because I would watch your daughter. You would watch my daughter, like, baby. No, you're not watching my child. You're not watching my child. I do not know you. I just met you an hour ago. Like, you're not. No. He was just saying weird stuff and then trying to hold my hand. You're just doing too much, and then you need to do not approach me if you do not have at least the same thing as me. If you don't have a crib, and you don't have a car, and you don't have a job, if you don't have those, look at me too, if you don't have those 3 things, do not approach me. Do not. Because I don't see how you could add any value to my life, to be honest. Like, what can you do to make my life easier, to make my life better? I don't see. I'm already doing more for myself than what you can do for me. So why would I waste my time talking to you? Like, I'm not doing that. But anyway, y'all, that's the end of this rant, of this little tiny story. I don't know if I want to call it a story time, but I guess it kind of is a story time. But I just had to ask, like, why do y'all men do this? Why? And I don't want to, like, bring up like, both of the guys were light skinned. I'm gonna just say that. I'm not saying that color has anything to do with it, because at the end of the day, y'all are black, and I just feel like this mainly happens with black men, because those are the guys who mainly approach me and who I talk to as black men. So I can only really speak on black men. But I will say, I'm sorry, y'all, I'm like really sweating out here. I'm so sorry. It probably looks gross, but yeah, I don't know. I just noticed that, like, both of these 2 guys were light skinned, and just like, I don't know. Do y'all feel as though because y'all are light skinned, y'all can do this shit? I don't know. Maybe I'm erase that. Just like, scratch what I said. But I'm just saying, if you understand what I'm saying, do you understand? If you don't, I'm sorry. I'm not explaining it good enough, but maybe I'll find the words and clean it up. But anyway, y'all, that's the end of this. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Write down in the comments what y'all think, because maybe I'm over exaggerating, but I know I'm not. But just write down what y'all, you know, how y'all feel in the comments. And if you're a guy and you're watching this, I want to hear y'all input as well, because I don't get it. Look at me, oh my gosh. And y'all wasn't even going to say nothing. And y'all just going over here let me sweat. But yeah, so if you're a guy watching this, write down in the comments, because I'm very interested to hear what y'all got to say. But like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video.